morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, my brothers and sisters. This is Brother West coming to you again with another word. And this word, I want to encourage someone. I want to encourage someone this morning. I want to speak something that in your ears that would encourage you. And, I was talking to my wife, and, that's what God has given me. Someone who encourages, someone who uplifts, someone who inspires. And so I'm here to inspire in any kind of way, anything that God inspires, put in my heart, that I can speak to you. And see, I don't always just talk Bible, scripture. I talk about life. I talk about struggles. And when I was a kid, oftentimes it seems like the preacher was up high somewhere, untouchable, don't make no mistakes, and all of that. And so, and when I grew up, it seemed like the speaker and the preachers didn't seem real. Why would I want to become something that didn't seem real? And so, and one of the things that God has done for me is that the more I become more real, the more I'm me and not no one else, the more He uses me, the more He expresses His ways, His thoughts, His will through my personality, through the things that I go through, and it comes through my testimony. The scripture says that they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of their testimony. And so I've been through a whole lot, and yet going through like all others. But in the things that I've been through, God has brought me out. I have a testimony that said what God has done. I've been in situations where I needed an answer. I've been in situations where I needed a touch. I needed a move, and God showed up. There was a time where there was an issue in my stomach, and for years, and I cried out to God, and for God to take it away, He snatched it. And so God can do anything. He can do anything if you trust Him. If you keep crying out, you keep asking. And see, some have said if you keep asking for the same thing, that means you don't have faith. No, that's a lie. When you keep asking, you letting God know that you're desperate. You asking God, you keep asking God that you want it real bad, that you're not going to stop. You're not going to give up until it happened. You're going to hold on until it happens. Just like Jacob, who wrestled with that angel. He wrestled with an angel. He knew that angel was different. He knew it was something different about that angel. And he told that angel, I'm not going to let you go. That angel looked at him, she told him to let him go. Now, I'm not going to let you go until something happens. Till you bless me. And so that's how you got to be toward God. You got to hold on to Him. You got to hold on to God until He blesses, until He speaks, until a change comes, until your situation comes, until your perception come, till your circumstances change. And so that's how you got to reach out to God. And so those are some of the words that I wanted to encourage you in. I just wanted to encourage you right quick. And I want to say this right here. I was talking to this young fellow, and this young fellow going through some kind of domestic dispute. It's kind of domestic dispute where him and his friend or baby mama, whatever, they're fighting. And so now they're fighting, and it's like she's trying to, according to what he said, she's trying to cut him out where he's not going to be able to see his child or whatever. And and I wanted to encourage him, and I just gave him some instructions as a father, because he's real young, in his 20s, real young. Just want to give him some instructions as a father, as a man, on how to respond. And I told him, I said, it's not about you and that woman, but it's about you and that child. It's about you and that child. And so what you need to do, even though, and I know it feels like your rights are being taken away from you, it feels like things are happening to you that you can't do nothing about. You feel a certain kind of way. You want to snap. And I know I'm talking to not just him, but those that are listening to me, and you want to snap. You want to scream. You want to choke something. You want to choke somebody. You want to do something. But it feels like you're confined. It feels like you're controlled. And you don't want to be controlled. You want to explode. You want to say something. You want to do something. See, but there's something on the inside that's saying, no, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing, even though your emotions feel justified. even though your mind feel justified on putting your hands on a situation. But God is saying, be still. Be still. And the greatest, I would say this, the greatest strength and the greatest growth and the greatest wisdom is when you're in a situation where something happens and you want to respond so bad. You want to open your mouth up so bad. You want to swing back. You want to do something so bad. But God tells you not to do nothing. That's the toughest thing, when you just have to take it. You have to take it. But in that taking it, it's like going to a gas station and being filled up with the highest octane, the highest grade. And so what's happening when you're taking it, even though it feels like it's unfair, even though you're taking these blows when it feels like people and situations are getting away. Now, what it's doing when you take it, you're getting stronger. When you take it, you're learning wisdom. When you take it, you're learning things. You're learning things that you didn't learn and you didn't know before. And so just take it. Just take it. Just take it. And God is going to see you through, because you know what? One of the things that I'm grateful of and I'm confident about, even in bad times, I have a memory. And that memory of God bringing me out, of God restoring me, of God bringing things back into order over and over again. And so I have a memory. I have a memory and I have a blueprint on what God has done before, on how God has healed before, on God, how God has brought me out before. And because I got a blueprint and a memory, I'm confident in the fact that surely He's the same God. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And surely He's going to do it again. Is that all right? God bless you. Good morning. Salute. Good morning.